Hello and welcome to our virtual tour of our 2019 Toyota Prado GXL. A little bit about us here at Pacific Toyota and Lexus of Cairns, standing at one of two of our pre-owned vehicle yards where we go through about 200 vehicles a month, making us Toyota's largest pre-owned vehicle department in Queensland. As you can see, quite a variety of vehicles here at our main yard just near DFO of Cairns. We've got our very own showroom as well where we photograph each and every vehicle that comes through onto the yard, parts and services and brand new part of Toyota across the street, along with Lexus and our second pre-owned vehicle yard down towards the city of Cairns. Throughout the video though, I'll be going around the Prado here in complete detail, pointing out any blemishes that may appear at first point of sale. So start down around the front, just making sure we've got plenty of tyre tread. Now that is part of the roadworthy certificate, including that driveway price here in Queensland, and being a 4x4, nice and clean up and underneath those arches. Now, got a couple little minor markings around the exterior. Try and point them out as we go. So keeping in mind it is a pre-owned vehicle, but some of these little chips and imperfections, we do like to be transparent and point them out in these videos. So down around the front, so keeping an eye out for any big knocks or damages. Very tight in regards to dents, just that driver's side. A couple little markings in and around that corner there. Across the bonnet, yeah, nice and tidy, but there's a couple of those little chip imperfections across the bonnet as well. So as you can see, they are very small, but like I said, we do like to try and point them out. People know exactly what they're purchasing. Down the passenger side, nice straight bodywork. We'll cover each panel as we go. Again, plenty of tyre tread, nice and clean up and underneath. And as we make our way down that passenger side, just keep an eye out for any knocks or imperfections. Nice straight bodywork down the passenger side, just a little stone chip or two inside the door. Very common, especially on the front doors. You'll see a few more on the drivers as well. But overall down that passenger side, nice straight bodywork, very minimal markings or imperfections. In the back corner here, there's a couple of markings there. So we make our way around the back end, you've got your proximity sensors. As you can see, you got the tow bar set up with the ball and tongue. That spare wheel cover, nice and tidy. You got that built-in reverse camera as well. We'll see that in action a little bit later on. But while we're back here, we'll have a look inside. Make sure there's no major damages or wear and tear through the back here. Make sure the seats are still in good condition. I think that's damaged plastic. That should clean off in its final detail before delivery. But making sure the seats been looked after. Got a little bit of wear and tear up in the back of this one. Like I said, we do like to try and be transparent in these videos and point out any of these markings and imperfections where we can. But obviously keeping in mind they are also a pre-owned vehicle and they are going to have a couple of blemishes. Down that driver's side, again, nice straight bodywork. We'll keep covering any of these little markings and hairline scratches we can find. At the end of the day, it's great to see there's no major dings or damages. So there's a couple of these we could probably even buff out. They're very minor. Haven't exactly split through the paint, which is always good. Great to see that consistency in the tyre tread all the way around as well. Looks like they may have put on a new set of tyres, which is always helpful. But down that driver's side, just a couple of very light markings. I reckon if we give this a buffer of polish, you'll pull probably about 90% of these out. They are very minor. I'm not too sure how well you see them in the video, these hairline ones. But like I said, we do try and point out whatever we can. And then one up there on the bonnet as well, a bit of a bigger marking. But down that driver's side, no big knocks or damages, just again a couple of those little minor imperfections and hairline scratches. Nice and tidy across the windscreen, no chips or cracks, no dings, dents or hail damage up on the roof. You're getting great reflection off that paint as well, which is always good to see. Through the interior, we'll make sure she's just as well looked after. Just looking for any major damages, A couple little markings of wear and tear, but no major scratching or scuff marks. We've got the rubber floor mats. Not trying to hide anything, it's been well looked after. The upholstery, your rear aircon control panel just there as well. And just making sure there's no big holes or tears or damages in the seats. Nice and tidy. Driver's door, obviously the most frequently used, so you are likely to see a little bit more markings of wear and tear if we do. But overall, still in very good condition. Rubber floor mats up front as well, and that driver's seat. No major damages. But we'll jump in, we'll start it up. So we got the 2 keys. Yep, foot on the brake. Oops, sorry, push button start on the right hand side. Have a look, you got all your electric windows, all auto on the driver's door there. Now in here you've got your push button start, your side mirrors, you've got your electric folding side mirrors as well. Make sure they're working, no hidden noises or anything. So make our way down, you've got the red arc control set up already, your idle up, your auto high beams and everything. Just down the little control panel. Make your way across on the steering wheel and you'll have your cruise control back in here, your adaptive cruise, lane departure, and then your controls for the little display screen up above we'll go through shortly. Left hand side, all to do with the head unit, Bluetooth, hands-free. Obviously once the phone's connected, a bit more to do. But as we have a look up here, 61,375 kilometers. We'll check that authenticity shortly with the service history. But as I said, you can have a bit of a flick through all your fuel consumptions and everything, your digital speedo and all that, all up in the little display screen there. Make your way across though, nice large touch screen, the built-in sat nav. Also make sure the reverse camera's working, all nice and tidy. And you make your way down, you've got your dual climate control air conditioning set up, and just down and below all your little full drive controls. At the end of the day, yes, rear and center diff lock and everything all in one. Like most nowadays, an automatic with your connections just in behind, USB, AUX and 12 volt, and nice large storage compartment in the middle. Also nice and tidy. Just checking on the passenger side here, make sure there's no big damages or wear and tear. There's no fading, cracking or stickiness across the dash. Again, part of that roadworthy. I'll have a look in here, making sure we've got all the books, all the owner's manuals. We'll have a flick through the service history though, the main one people do want to know about. So service at 12,000 Ks at Pacific Toyota here, 22,000 back at home, 26,000, 37,000, again at 45,000, 54,000, and last one just done at 61,000. So full Pacific Toyota service history, obviously locally owned and well looked after. Last but not least though, we'll jump out and have a look underneath the bonnet while she's running, just to obviously make sure those services have paid off. As we have a look underneath, make sure she's nice and tidy, no rust or red dust. But as we listen to that engine run, there's no major knocks, rattles or squeals. It's that diesel motor ticking over nicely. But that was our virtual tour of our 2019 Toyota Prado GXL. Hope you enjoyed and look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.